Human conscious, there's been bizarre effect,
What are
bizarre
signs of
idea.
injury?
Interesting anyway with the point.
Okay.
That's
Oh no, were you streaming my... Never mind.
Alright. This looks normal. Looks normal to me.
yeah.
Check the knife. I want to open it. Open it.
Yeah. Hold on.
Wait, the tip's broken.
Yeah, it seems dull.
Yeah.
Oh, look here, Noto-san. Just at the tip. A small piece of the blade appears to be missing.
Oh, you're right. Well spotted, Mrs. Otto.
I spotted it, not Miss Susato.
I wonder what could have happened to it.
Yes. You don't think it could still be lodged in the victim, do you?
Oh dear, I do hope not. That sounds terribly painful.
Alright. Is there any more details?
Besides the tip being broken, which I guess is not relevant yet.
Wait,
Seems normal.
wait, actually, this is a right-handed knife. This is not a left-handed knife.
True.
That
What?
could be broken. I see what
Look at your thumb. Your thumb would rest alongside this, right? On the other side, it wouldn't. Really?
Examine the blade.
Imagine putting your hand on the handle. Right side, right? Works fine. Left side doesn't work. What do you mean, why not? Think about it. No,
Dobby,
you're not.
Dobby, you're
Blue,
being
back me
ahead.
up. Blue, back me
Dobby.
up.
Dobby's ambidextrous, so it doesn't bother him.
No.
Yeah.
I love the. It works both ways. No. That's it.
You are using it
Anything on the
wrong.
blade, Fred? Or is that something different?
Sneak.
That's all we got.
Oh, it just makes
Yeah.
it fold. It folds it up. Okay, that's
Yeah, it
nothing
folds
else.
it up.
Nothing else. What about?
It's the same knife also, as you can see.
Alright.
Wait, the one in the woman's back. It's a left-handed knife. They can't be the same knife.
I'm not going to pursue that. Anyways,
I'm done gaslighting. I've turned over a new leaf. I'm a good boy now.
Wait,
that was
sorry.
the one where he said they were.
Correct. Can we look at how young the books were? Because he's saying those are old books, but if he bought new ones, then it doesn't make sense.
It's all a second-hand shop, so I believe
It doesn't
it doesn't
doesn't-
say.
say. Yeah.
Wait, 17th of February, 4:55.
That's 15 minutes
That makes
before
sense.
the incident.
That makes sense.
And that's from your books? And what about the map?
Oopsie. So now I got turned. Hold on.
Hey, that's Bourbon books. That's not your books.
Yeah, I'm bad with names. That is correct.
Mhm.
Your
I have
books.
noticed that.
But now the thing is, what do we present on what? Though?
Now we failed.
Go back.
I think
one.
it was that one right here.
He just bought. That's the one.
Yeah, no, I just smashed for other thing.
I'm not reading this.
And then he said he came here. Closer than that, and and then we'll be like, but that's not where he bought the fucking books. We probably presented on this one, I believe.
Yes, I also am not reading that.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, it's the bookshop.
Name.
We can't talk about how gay the books are.
Yeah.
They weren't old books, they were gay books.
Inspector Gregson,
What?
would you kindly add the name of the bookshop to your formal testimony, please?
Now we can present the present.
I believe it may be of vital importance.
Maybe.
Oh, well, you know, I mean, yes, it could be a very important clue.
Could be.
Slam! Very well. Not that I can see it being of any great significance.
He's turned into a ghost.
But please, revise your testimony accordingly, Inspector.
Yes, sir, my lord. Whatever you say.
Take off your pants.
Any more sardonic?
No. Since the statement has been updated, we must press it.
Bourbon.
It technically is.
So the shop is called Bourbon Books, is it?
That's the closest secondhand bookshop to the accused lodgings. And I got from there back to his room.
Whee!
He would have gone right past the very spot where the incident took place.
If I could just confirm one point, can we be sure that the defendant really did visit Bourbon Books on the day in question?
Well, we haven't actually confirmed it, no.
You haven't confirmed it. Why the devil not, Inspector? Bear it about 1 sec.
Well, the thing is, the shopkeeper's gone on a trip, you see. Left the morning after the incident to collect more stock, I'm told. So we haven't been able to ask the bloke if the accused visited the shop on the day in question or not.
Well, in that case, what did the defendant himself have to say about it? What? Of course, he does.
The bloke clearly has his head in the clouds whenever he's walking around town. He claims he just wanders into whatever bookshop he happens to be passing and rarely notices the name.
I should say that the man ought to learn to look where he's going, at the very least.
So, it's just as I thought then.
Is something the matter?
Oh,
Okay.
That's the game saying, hey, you probably should present here. Yes. By the way,
Hold
so I think... Yeah, this one. Alright,
Hold it.
double checking. That's the
Pop it,
correct.
pull it, cock it, twist it.
Alright. Objection.
If I could just stop you there, Inspector Gregson.
What is it, Sunshine? I'm a busy man, you know.
I'm a busty man, you know?
Is this a receipt that we found in Mr. Natsume's room? It was issued on the day of the incident and details the purchase of 3 second-hand books.
And you found that in the accused room, do you?
Yes, but the point is not where the receipt was found, but the name of the shop printed on it. This receipt was issued from a bookshop called Your Books.
Nani?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Judge.
Yeah. Your books, I assume. I presume. Consume.
Yes, my lord. So, Mr. Natsume did indeed purchase a number of books at a second-hand bookshop that day. However, the bookshop in question was not Bourbon Books.
Ah? What?
In inside Spectre, do you know of this other bookshop?
Yes, sir. Your Books is another secondhand bookshop not far from Bourbon Books. It's just that, well, it's such a small place, I didn't think the accused would have known about it.
But in fact, that is the bookshop which the defendant visited on the day in question. And this receipt proves it.
Objection! Objection!
Objection. I disagree. I mean, after all, wait, where am I going with this?
I have the street map here. If that might be of help.
Oh, yes, thank you. Have a look at this, please. The defendant had been returning from Bourbon Books.
Oh god, here we go again.
Then yes, he would almost certainly have passed the place where Miss Green was attacked. However, if we take into account the fact that he was actually at another bookshop, Your Books,
My books?
it may very well turn out that he wouldn't have passed that location at all. Could that be true?
It really depends on where this other bookshop is, but I do declare it may be a possibility.
Is that right, Mr. Lawyer, sir? What you just said?
Hey, sounds like the inspector. What's happening?
Absolutely. It absolutely
No.
could be right.
Fuck. I thought that was the judge. Inspector Gregson, where is this My Books establishment?
Well, obviously we've looked into that. It turns out that Your Books is just here on the next corner of Meertrim Street going east.
They said
And there you have it. As you can clearly see now, this changes nothing. Oh. An emoji.
damn.
Hey, fuck you, buddy. I'm already working there.
I'm growling at you. You put that class down now, I'll put it down for you. I'm fucking menacing you in court.
Well, I didn't think I needed to spill it out, but here we go.
Now we go this way.
If the accused was coming home from Your Books instead of Bourbon Books,
Wow.
there's no doubt he still would have passed the place that the victim was stabbed.
Yes, thank you, Inspector.
Holy shit, this is hard, okay?
Nice.
Mm.
What did I say? Eh? I've had
Yeah,
enough
but
of this
I
now.
was juror 5.
And then,
Fuck, okay, I'm juror 6. Beg your pardon? Terribly sorry, but would you mind repeating that?
I know this, you mustn't give up.
What do you mean?
If the prosecution's assertion is correct, the members of the jury will very well decide that Natsumi-san is guilty.
Oh, she's absolutely right.
Naruto-san, did you already forget how the code proceedings work?
How does this work again?
We must think. That's it. We must think. We must consider the assertion just put forward by the prosecution very, very carefully.
Okay. They claim Saseki-san must have passed the location at the incident on his way home from your books, but objection.
You want to object?
He could have went the other way. He could have went the other
That's
way.
true. He could have walked the other way.
Could have walked the other way. True enough. He is correct.
The assertion just made by the prosecution isn't fundamentally flawed.
Explain yourself, cousin. I mean, counsel.
Cousin? I mean, yes, my lord. You can see what I mean on this map. I'm returning him your books to his lodgings. Mr. Natsumi could have followed the route suggested by the prosecution. However, that isn't the only conceivable route to take between the two places. If the defendant used these streets, look what happens. Smash. He arrives back at his lodgings without passing the location where the victim was attacked.
Objection.
Very nice.
I don't think that much longer.
I mean... Well, I mean, he likes to wander around.
Objection.
Objection. But, I mean, haha, yes, I've got it now. Obviously, you must ask the man himself. Ask Mr. Natsumi which route he took home.
That's right. As I said, the bloke seems to spend his time outside, wandering aimlessly from A to B.
Exactly.
That day was no exception. He says he doesn't remember where he was or which route he took home.
I don't believe that! But even if that is the case, the defense still. I agree with Lord Van Zeeks. Wholeheartedly and in every way. What? I don't believe it. Does this mean we members of the jury are completely convinced now?
That was easy to convince him.
Judge,
Judge said BRB.
Judge is dead. Who wants to do judge?
Guilty.
Guilty.
They said.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty.
What?
Oh. Game over. I'm just kidding.
We lose.
loser.
Yeah, instant death. Heart attack. Kunosuke is fucking dead. Now listen. Now listen, you're dead.
Uh, no, not yet. This isn't over. I still have one last chance to sway the opinion of the jury. I have to tip the balance of those scales the other way. I have to turn this around. Somehow. Well. Call it antiquated if you will. But it's the defense's prerogative to carry out a summation examination if it so chooses. Of course we're ready. I'm all too familiar with that Nipponese whippersnapper and his uncouth refusal to throw in his alley.
It's Australian, apparently.
Actual findings. Joke. For pity's sake, that little Nipponese oddity already admitted it himself, didn't he?
He said that the woman in green collapsed before his eyes. White can only have been the victim.
The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back home from the bookshop. Not in winter.
Really don't care. Can't we just wrap this up already? I got work to be doing. Oh no, it's Felix.
He's still
Uh,
dead. Yeah.
Your books, yes. Nice shop, that one. But bourbon books? Huh. No, not worth a visit.
What?
Did I ever tell you about the time I visited bourbon books?
Oh dear, even a judge appears convinced of Natsume's son's guilt now.
Ugh, why did he have to run away like that? How are we supposed to believe in some phantom attacker that nobody could see? This is impossible. How could I possibly make a case for the defense?
Now listen, this is no time for grumbling. If we want to force the trial to continue,
Yes, I know. I have to turn the tide. And yet I must make the jurors change their minds.
yes, you must make bullshit up.
Just make shit up. Well, 4 of them at least.
Exactly. We have no choice but to forge forward.
Yes, my lord. Stop. I just need to keep this trial going somehow. Whatever it takes. Come on, Rinosuke, you can do it.
I'm back.
Now the
Hi.
it's the same
Blah, 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 whatever. Hold
Don't
it.
press surfing.
Excuse me, but aren't you that guy from before? Yes, that's right. I was in the witness stand myself just 2 days ago.
It's much cheaper to reuse assets.
Ah, yes. I had a feeling in your face. Or the side of it, anyway. Remember correctly, you're a banker, aren't you? That's right. After the gold rush down under, I came back to London to work. And it was all going swimmingly until you started fossicking around. Bruce Fairplay was a man of repute. Sorry?
Huh?
So don't think I've forgotten how you treated me the other day. You had me and that young hatter pegged as criminals.
You were pegged?
more ways than one.
Well, you know, it's all water under the bridge. Now there's all sorts of rumors buzzing around. The police have been badgering me non-stop. If I could turn back the clock. Well, anyway, I don't know about the Hatter, but at least I'm in the clear now. And free to make up my own mind about who's guilty and who isn't. Well, thank goodness. Alright, maybe I might struggle to change this man's mind given our awkward history.
Oh dear. Oh, that's become of Mr. First Day.
Well, first.
Hold it!
Press.
You're right that at the time of the incident, the defendant admits to having seen someone wearing a green overcoat walking ahead of him.
Wait! That's precisely my point! Clearly, that someone wearing green was the victim! Clearly, the funny little Japanese man with the disturbing mustache is the culprit!
But let us not forget, the defendant vehemently denies attacking the woman. I'm sorry.
Some people just forget the H entirely and just say it vehemently. That's a cultural thing, though.
If he admits to stabbing her, his life is over. The man is obviously a liver-faced coward. Honestly, claiming the woman simply collapsed before his eyes.
Wait. They said she was in a green overcoat. Her overcoat's blue. Press it.
If that's a lie, as you're suggesting, then I
It's
don't
not.
know what.
Indeed. The sheen.
I would make a great lawyer. That overcoat is clearly blue.
Don't you think that he would have concocted something more credible?
No. I really couldn't say. After all, you're foreign.
What the fuck?
Who's to say what goes through your funny little minds? Oh,
Tell you what's going through my funny little mind right now, but you wouldn't like it.
you declared a vessel who made the admission. He himself stated there were nobody else around. Surely the conclusion is obvious. Oh. No one else could have committed this awful crime.
Horrible.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No one else could have done it. The accused must be the man. Really, it couldn't be more simple.
Your argument is compelling. In its simplicity, I must admit.
Oh, Mario, too kind, my lord.
Yeah, and you're too female for me.
That went well for her.
Do we take over the cooking? I must be RB.
Hold
I
it.
was killing Fred because of that voice.
But you can't deny that there are other routes Mr. Natsume could have taken back from your books. But yeah,
Dobby!
Oh, yes. Like you drew on the map, you mean? What was it? Calabash Road or something?
precisely.
But it seems to me that what counts is whether the little Japanese fellow actually went that way or not.
Well, yes, that's true, but
And at the moment, there's no proof that shows that he did, is there?
well, yes, that's true as well.
And as I understand it, the accused himself doesn't remember which way he went, does he?
Well, yes, that's annoyingly true.
Winter nights are dark and cold, so the way I see it, you'd want to get home as quickly as possible.
Well, yes, sure, that's true again.
So really, the only thing that makes sense is that he went home along Briar Road.
Ah, supposed to be convincing you here, not the other way around.
I've given it a lot of thought, you know? I didn't just make up my mind on a whim that he did it. I mean, if there was some logical reason as to why he might have gone the Calabash Roadway, it'd be different.
There is a logical reason. There is.
I'd be happy to reconsider my position in that case. Honest, I would.
That guy loves books, right? So he would go in the path that brings him next to the most bookstores. So if he's going to a bookstore, he's going to go to the one and then on to the next one, right? So look at the map.
Or he doesn't want to take the same way back home. Is it?
Quick record.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay. Because I was thinking he went from his lodgings to the bookstore and then back. But didn't they say he doesn't get out much though when he only goes out to buy books? Is he?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's not a student in school.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not taking classes. He's not that kind of student. He's like a scholar.
So it makes sense for him to go through. Yeah. No, because then that's further. The bookstores are further. Yeah. So if he's going from his lodgings to the closest bookstore, which is Bourbon Books. Then he's going to the next bookstore, which is your books, which would mean he's not traveling back to Bourbon Books after.
Well, I guess the
No,
idea is that there could be like. It's like from his perspective, if he's just wandering around, he doesn't know where the bookstores are, which is kind of like the impression I'm getting. Then like it makes sense to not backtrack. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what he was thinking at the time.
Wait.
Okay. I don't think
Wait.
there's any like solid evidence.
And what
Okay.
time did he get arrested?
Later. And the murder's at 5, right? Yeah. And they arrest him later on. I think it
Where
was
do you-
later that day. They
where
don't
do you-
never say the times, unfortunately, but go on. Yeah.
Can you show the stabbing picture, please?
Yeah.
What blue? Shut the fuck up. What books are on the ground?
It
Like, what are
doesn't let
the
us look at the
names?
titles. It's just lines.
Click on it. Click on it.
Yay!
Click on it.
It doesn't let you.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Good.
Okay, anyways. It's fine. Just eat it.
We're gonna have to accept that we don't know enough about.
Correct. Dobby.
The reason why Saseki-san might have taken the longer way home. Fred is
Yes.
dead.
Holy shit, Fred, are you sick?
Yes, I'm sick. I'm back.
Hold it!
Wait, who says 04? Celui qui l'a...
I can resume.
You're the wife of Mr. Garideb, aren't you? The landlord who rents Mr. Natsume his room.
It's me.
She's keeping up that charade. This is going to be awkward. Why didn't you mention this yesterday? That you'd been selected for the jury in this trial, I mean. I see. Anyway, Mr. Natsume, the defendant, takes lodging in your master's house, doesn't he? In that time, surely you must have taken stock of his character. Does Mr. Natsume look like the kind of man who would commit a crime such as this? Yes.
Fuck, you know they're racist! Don't ask that!
Hmm.
Alright, this is the second person who has mentioned the mustache. We need to get that mustache shaved.
But
Okay,
he's Japanese, he's not... Oh, sorry, I can't say that.
No.
Oh dear, poor me, son. How could people be so racist? He's just a harmless bookworm. Nothing more.
He's just a fucking nerd.
Well, you just called him a worm, so.
What? What would you if I was a worm? The sun?
True.
Anyway, I better be careful about inviting this maid to speak. She's said enough damning things already. I really don't care. Just wrap this up now, blah, blah, blah,
Not
blah.
fun. No.
Hold it!
Hold it. A man's life is on the line here, sir. This will take as long as it takes. Don't get clever with me now, son. My life's on the line too, and so is my family's.
Wait. Oh no.
The likes of you wouldn't understand, but a laborer like me can't afford to take time off. If I don't work, I don't eat. And neither do the wife and kids. Oh, I see. That must be very hard. I go to the union every morning to find out what needs doing. If you're late and the work's taken, it's tough. This time of year, there's water and gas supply pipes bursting left, right, and center. They're after cheap labor to get the roads dug up to fix it. It's a hard slog from dawn till dusk it is. Oh, you were out digging up the roads on the day of the incident as well, were you?
Oh, the road
That's
might be
right.
busted.
In fact, if I remember rightly, it was just around the corner from where it all happened. Or that old bookshop it was. What? Another coincidence. That's right. Meerschaum Street it was. Meerschaum Street?
On the map, Nero-san, there's only 4 named streets in this entire city.
You're number 5. I need you to add the information to your formal statement, please. Well, what's the point in that? Can't we just get this business over with now? Oh, please, sir. It's important. Fine, I'll do it then.
Yes.
Oh, digging at Meerschaum Street.
That's...
Press them.
That's it.
We got him.
Meerschaum Street. It was blocked. There was road work.
True. Yep, I'll never run it from my problem. I was press them again just in case.
Oh, if I understand correctly, you're a day laborer and you were doing road maintenance that day. That's right. Like I said, you get a lot of burst gas and water pipes on the ground in the middle of winter. The only time of year fellas like me can actually make a few bob, and I'm missing out today. And when you say from dawn till dusk, well, the work has to be completed within the day, you see. No coaches or pedestrians can pass by while it's happening.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
I wonder if I could tell you. I'm not gonna. The work you are carrying out.
I'm not ejaculating. I'm not ejaculating.
Thank you.
He is arriving. He is arriving.
Yes.
Please mark on this map the exact location where the perpetrator touched you. Give it here then. Let me have a look. Right, let's see then. Here we are. Meerschaum Street. Yes, it was just here, it was a party dig, I can tell you. We had to get through all the drifts of snow that had frozen solid. And at what sort of time did you finish the work? Well, we started in the morning. We can't have finished before gone 6, I'd say. The snow had stopped coming down, but it was long past dark for sure.
That means the road work is still going on when Miss Queen was attacked at around 5 o'clock.
Road works on Meerschaum Street, huh?
Wow.
I would like to pause. I
Hmm?
would like to pause.
Mm-hmm.
6 o'clock.
I want to leave. I want to leave for mealtime.
I also prefer to finish the testimony, but it's fine.
No.
We're so professional. Oh my god.
Yes.
Are we? So are we
Safe
coming
and-
back to it later? So we're not coming back to it later.
We're not going.
Right.
4 games later?
Yes.
Okay.
Hooray.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
See you later, nerds.
Smell you later, Lavender.
Smell you later, Lavender. Avengers.